Welcome to Boots in Baltimore. I'm Leanne Blanchard, and I'm sitting here with Barry Wright, co-founder of Highwire Improv. So, what is improv?
Improv is a glorious art form.
I concur.
I like to describe it as the combination of exceptional communication skills and free creativity applied to the goal of comedy.
Wow, that is very well put.
Thank you. I've tried before.
That is not improv. That's
prepared.
Clearly rehearsed. So why did you pick the name Highwire for your group?
So Highwire Improv came about because we thought of improvised comedy as a bit of a high wire act. You are out on the stage with no net, no idea what's going to happen next. Each step forward is exciting for the audience, but potentially incredibly wonderful or very scary. But we also have this motto of community first, and that community forms the safety net underneath our high wire.
That is very sweet. Okay, so is this long form or short form?
It's any kind of form. We work with many different independent improv groups, and we help cultivate improvisers to develop their own shows. That's included short form improv, long form improv, dramatic improv, game shows, really anything that is improv, we'll put on our stage.
So are you working collaboratively with Big?
We've done some partnerships with Big, but we are our own independent organization. We're both nonprofit theaters. And we have different styles. So Big has a very kind of UCB, which is a New York theater style of improv, and they kind of train everybody in that one mode. We are more of a kind of artist development community where we encourage people to take different things from many different teachers, workshop performers, and try and build their own art together.
That's Baltimore Improv Group.
That's right.
For those who need that. So how did you get started in improv?
I got started in improv by watching my wife, Kristen McKenzie, who is another co-founder of the organization, do it for 2 years and became part of our friend group. I ended up being the person in our apartment building basement watching these people have fun.
Well, you have to have an audience.
You have to have an audience, even if it was just one person. And it was so fun. I really liked it. And eventually the peer pressure got to me. I decided to try myself. And now it's a huge part of my life.
It is true. They will suck you in.
It's true.
I do have firsthand experience of that. That is 100% what happened.
We will promote.
So where do you perform?
We perform all over Baltimore, and that's a big part of our ethos is we want to be in as many neighborhoods as possible, both from an accessibility point of view, but also just because realistically, some people from Canton don't feel like coming all the way out to Hamden for shows.
So true.
So we do our classes, our workshops, and our shows in as many neighborhoods as possible. As of this interview, we've been in 16 different neighborhoods.
Oh, wow.
On top of that, we do shows online, and we've been working with improvisers from all over the globe, from California to London to the Philippines for 2.5 years now.
Wow. So how do you find your venues when you're out in the community?
Lots of emails, lots of walking into storefronts and talking to people, and through word of mouth and relationships. We are a community of performers. We all have our own lives, and we kind of crowdsource from there.
Okay. So do you do private shows or like corporate events or things like that?
Yeah. So we do our kind of typical public improv comedy shows, and then we do corporate events primarily in the applied improv space. So we'll do shows for events, but we typically do improv-based training, which is where we take that same structure of free creativity and exceptional communication, but apply it to a business goal.
Interesting. So if people do want to try it themselves, if they feel themselves sucked in, as you and I have both been, where should they start?
The best place to start is with a jam or a workshop. We offer free jams to the community, both outdoor ones and indoor ones. And they're a great place to meet other improvisers, and they're specifically structured for people of all experience levels to have a good time together. So if it's your first time or your 100th time, you'll have a good time at a jam. But if you really like it from there, you can take a multi-week class where you can get a structured education in improv.
That's great. So how do people then join the group? Or
we think of anybody who's come to a show as part of our community. If you want to get more directly involved, you can join our mailing list or follow us on social media. We have a community Slack where people can volunteer and help out. But really, if you come to an event, we consider you an improviser along with us.
Aw, that's tender. Okay, so how can people find out about your upcoming shows?
The best place to look is our social media. So we are Highwire Improv pretty much everywhere. Facebook and Instagram are the most commonly used sites that we promote on. We have an Eventbrite page where you can buy tickets. Obviously, that's a good one. We are on Meetup. We are on YouTube. And we might start doing TikTok soon. You'll have to check back for that.
Noted.
And of course, our website, highwireimprov.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. This has been very educational.
Wonderful.
I'm very excited about this. I'm actually going to see a show tonight. So it's going to be great.
It will be.
Highly recommend Highwire Improv. Definitely come out, check it out. If you are at all remotely curious and or talented, they will take you.
You can do it.
This is Boots in Baltimore, Leanne Blanchard, with more videos from local businesses and nonprofits for you soon.